The Cagayan River flows through northern Mindanao. It was a source of life for the region's first people. These were the Higayonan and Manobo tribes. They lived along the riverbanks and relied on it. It provided them with food and transport. The river was their lifeline. It shaped their culture and way of life. The Higayonan were skilled hunters and gatherers. They lived in harmony with nature. The Manobo, on the other hand, were known for their farming. They cultivated crops on the fertile land near the river. Both tribes had rich traditions. They were passed down through generations. Their lives revolved around the rhythm of the river. It was a source of their identity. The Cagayan River was more than just a water source. It was a place of trade. People from neighboring islands came to barter. They traded goods along the riverbanks. This interaction enriched the local culture. It brought new ideas and goods to the region. The river was a witness to it all. It saw the growth and evolution of these early communities. Life for the indigenous people was simple. They lived off the land and the river. They had their customs and beliefs. They had a deep respect for nature. This all changed with the arrival of foreign powers. The Spanish arrived in the 16th century. They saw the potential of the Cagayan River. It was a strategic location for trade and control. They established a settlement in 1622. They called it Cagayan de Oro. The name means River of Gold. This referred to the gold found in the area. The Spanish brought their own culture and religion. They introduced Christianity to the native population. They built churches and started missions. The conversion process was not always peaceful. There was resistance from the indigenous people. They wanted to preserve their way of life. The Spanish built forts. They wanted to solidify their control. They aimed to protect their interests. Fort Santiago was one such structure. It still stands today. It serves as a reminder of the colonial past. The fort witnessed battles and uprisings. It represented the struggle for power. The Spanish era brought significant changes. There was a shift in power. The indigenous population was subjugated. Spanish rule lasted for centuries. It left a lasting impact on Cagayan de Oro. This is evident in the city's architecture, culture, and language. The turn of the 20th century brought new challenges. The Spanish rule came to an end. The Philippines became a colony of the United States. The Americans had different plans for Cagayan de Oro. They saw it as a strategic port. It would serve their economic and military interests. The Americans modernized the city's infrastructure. They built roads, bridges, and schools. They introduced a new system of governance. English became the official language. These changes brought both progress and conflict. Some welcomed the advancements. Others resisted the imposition of American culture. Education became a priority during the American period. Schools were established. They aimed to provide opportunities for the local population. This led to the rise of a new generation. They were educated in the American system. They would later play a crucial role in shaping the city's future. The American period was a time of transformation. Cagayan de Oro was developing rapidly. It became a major port city. Trade flourished, and the economy grew. However, this period also saw the erosion of traditional ways of life. The city was caught between progress and preserving its heritage. World War II brought devastation to the Philippines. Cagayan de Oro was not spared. The city became a strategic battleground. The Japanese saw its importance as a port. They occupied the city in 1942. This marked the beginning of a dark chapter. The Japanese occupation brought hardship and suffering. The locals endured forced labor. They faced food shortages. The city became a center of resistance. Guerrilla fighters emerged from the mountains. They fought for liberation. Their bravery is still remembered today. The war ended in 1945. Cagayan de Oro was liberated. However, the city was in ruins. Buildings were destroyed. The economy was shattered. The war left deep scars. It took years for the city to recover. Despite the devastation, the spirit of the people remained unbroken. They rebuilt their lives. They started anew. The war had tested their resilience. It had also ignited a strong sense of patriotism and unity. The post-war years were a time of rebuilding and growth. Cagayan de Oro recovered from the devastation. It emerged as a center of commerce and industry. The city attracted investors and migrants. They were drawn by its potential. In 1950, Cagayan de Oro was officially recognized as a chartered city. This marked a significant milestone. It granted the city greater autonomy. It also paved the way for further development. The city experienced rapid urbanization. New industries emerged. The population grew steadily. Today, Cagayan de Oro is a bustling metropolis. It is a major economic hub in northern Mindanao. It is known for its industries. These include agriculture, tourism, and education. The city boasts a vibrant culture. It is a melting pot of influences. These include indigenous traditions, Spanish colonial heritage, and American influences. Cagayan de Oro faces challenges. Urbanization has brought problems. These include poverty, traffic congestion, and environmental degradation. The city is also vulnerable to natural disasters. These include typhoons, floods, and earthquakes. Despite these challenges, Cagayan de Oro continues to thrive. It is a city on the move. It is constantly evolving. The people of Cagayan de Oro are known for their resilience and warm hospitality. They call their city the City of Golden Friendship. It is a testament to their welcoming spirit. It highlights the harmonious blend of cultures that defines Cagayan de Oro.